Hello guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather. It's the Chelsea Godfather reporting back to duty. Please subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea updates. Guys, Leicester City 1, Chelsea 2. Leicester City 1, Chelsea 2. Away at Leicester City. We won the game. We picked up the 3 points to consolidate whatever spot we have in third place because Arsenal is literally on our neck right now. I mean, we're still in third place, barely, because Arsenal just beat Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home convincingly. And so, guys, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for the 3 points. I know we, Chelsea fans, we're somehow getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Let's kind of reel it back in a little bit and realize that our initial goal and target is top 4. That's our initial goal and target. And to get there, we need to just keep reeling off these 3 points anyhow against the Leicester Cities of the league. These are the type of games that we drop points. Last season, we drew 2-2 at home against a 10-man Burnley. We drew 2-2 away against Sheffield United. That was the worst team in the league. Those 4 points plus maybe 1 or 2 other points would have put us in 4th place last season. And so, in as much as having watched the game, right? Our initial reaction is, guys, we should have scored a lot more goals. And we really, should have. But, let's not get too far ahead and just, 3 points first. Now, this game, the lineup didn't turn out as anybody had expected. Due to the fact that Malo Gusto was a late scratch from the squad because he was ill. So, he could not make the game day squad. And you guys already know that Reece James is basically, I'm not going to say he's done, but Reece James is not Reece James anymore. I mean, if we get him and whenever we get him, he's just an extra player. It's sad to just face the reality. So the reality wise is we only have one right back. And once he's out, then it is what it is. We're now down to Wesley. Thankfully, we still have Wesley. He's fit. Because Wesley played our right back and he actually played it very well, even though he was getting booed left or right by Leicester City fans, right? We had Wesley at right back. We had in the middle our 2 left-footed central defenders in Badiashile and Levi Cole. Both of them played very well. And of course, you guys already know Cucurella at left back. Nothing gets by him. He's one of the best left backs right now based on current form in the world, period. And then in midfield we had Caicedo and Enzo, FERNANDEZ, and that was the midfield I was hoping to see. And I'm grateful that we actually got that midfield because Enzo played one of his best games of the season so far. He was voted man of the match. He has scored 1 goal and had the assist for Jackson's goal as well. Then head of our midfield was Felix on the left. Well, he was supposed to be on the left wing. He played more in the middle. Then obviously Cole Palmer at attacking midfield, and at right wing was Nani, and then in front was Jackson. So that's the team that Maresca put out, and they came out flying. I mean, our boys came out flying, controlled the game, dominated. But as much as we dominated play, we were not incisive enough with the chances that we created. Even I mean the goal that we came somehow a little bit of individual play, mostly from Jackson. Fair play to Enzo's assist, but it was really Jackson that just did all of the hard work within the ball. Battling with their defense, defender, won the ball. The ball got to Enzo, and Enzo just definitely slipped the ball right back to Jackson. His initial first touch was just brilliant, and then his finish was just class, and that made it 1-0. I believe right around the 19-minute mark. And at that point in time, I'm saying, okay, guys, it should be onwards and upwards from now. Put these guys to the sword. We should try and make it 2, if not 3-0 at halftime, and just call it a day. But we just kind of took our eyes off the ball a bit. We took our eyes off the ball as the first half was drawing to a close, roughly around the last 5 minutes of the first half, and it was really more or less no thanks to Sanchez. I don't like Sanchez for a goalie that is supposed to be one of his strengths is supposed to be that he's good on good with passing. And I've been one of Sanchez's defenders. I mean, I defended him, but he's a liability. He's just been increasingly a liability for us, because in games like this where we're in full control, when he starts to have question marks with his passing game, it just invites pressure on our defense. It makes our defenders to be a little bit aware of what's happening, and everything begins to just shake and create problems. We begin to concede corner kicks, concede free kicks, near our box, and all sorts of just unnecessary set piece possibilities for a team that has no business to be in the game. And Sanchez, I mean, almost cost us this game, but thankfully he did not, because we came out of the second half, came out blazing, came out, controlled the game. Palmer should have just iced the game. It was a brilliant, sweeping play from the back. We broke their press in textbook, fashion. And ultimately, the ball led to Palmer. Palmer, beautiful strike. I was just looking for the net to shake, but somehow, Nani blocked it. I mean, in fairness to Nani, he did try to jump out of the way, but Nani never really should have been there in the first place. Like, how we end up with Nani and Palmer going for the exact same ball, it was crazy. And that's how Nani blocked Palmer's clean goal. It was still 1-0. And at that point, I'm beginning to scratch my head. I'm wondering, are we going to drop points? Because you guys already know that we're not good in terms of clean sheets. So, but, thankfully, we didn't have to wait too long. A cross from Cucurella to Jackson. Jackson, headed the ball, tried to score. The goalie got his hand on it, but it didn't go far enough. It literally went up in the air. Enzo had enough time to see it and angle his head to the far corner, and that made it 2-0, pretty much game over. But of course, this is Chelsea. This is Chelsea. We like drama, unnecessary drama. We just needed to just grind out the remaining 5 minutes of injury time, but no, we had to find a way to give them a very cheap an unnecessary penalty. And what's his name? The Ghana boy stepped up and scored the PK. Dede Ayew scored the PK, made it 2-1, and that was pretty much it. We hung on, won the game 2-1, 3 points in the bag. We're still in third place. And our next game is UEFA Conference League away in Germany against the Bundesliga side. Please do not, crucify me because I can't pronounce the name of the team, but I will go and figure it out in time for the next game. How do y'all feel about today's 2-1 win and the 3 points? Leave your comments below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Up the Charles. Peace.